Superman, the last son of Krypton, sitting here like he's doing me some great favor. How noble of the universe's most famous god to spare time for a simple god butcher. Though I notice you're not glowing with that usual confidence. Probably because you know I've killed beings far more powerful than you'll ever be.
Or the god butcher. You look tired. All those years hunting gods across the universe, and what do you have to show for it? A magic sword that whispers poison in your ear and a trail of corpses that accomplish nothing except making you exactly what you claim to hate. A being drunk on power who decides who lives and dies.
Ever accomplish nothing? I freed countless civilizations from divine tyranny, while you spent your time saving cats from trees and stopping bank robberies. My sword doesn't whisper poison. It speaks truth about what gods really are. Parasites who demand worship while offering nothing except empty promises and cosmic indifference to mortal suffering.
Your sword speaks hatred, not truth. I've seen what it did to your mind, how it twisted your justified anger into something monstrous. You had legitimate grievances against the gods who failed your people, but instead of building something better, you became worse than any of them. At least most gods don't actively hunt down their rivals.
Building something better requires eliminating what's broken first. Every god I killed was a tyrant who demanded sacrifice while providing nothing except platitudes about divine will. Your Kryptonian heritage should make you understand your people worship false science as religiously as primitives worship thunder gods. And where did it get them?
Krypton fell because of arrogance and environmental destruction, not because of faith. My people's science wasn't false, it was incomplete, corrupted by pride. But they created art, knowledge, culture worth preserving. Your crusade eliminates both good and evil gods without distinction because your sword can't tell the difference anymore.
Good gods! Name one god who actually solved mortal problems, instead of demanding worship for existing. Your precious Krypton science gods promise paradise through technology, while ignoring the planet's core instability. They failed their people, just like every deity throughout history fails when tested by actual crisis.
I could name dozens of beings you've murdered who genuinely helped their people. Harvest gods who ensured crops grew, healing gods who cured diseases, protector gods who defended against cosmic threats. But your sword convinced you they were all the same.
Broken by watching my family die, while gods played cosmic games overhead. Those harvest gods you defend let entire worlds starve when worship declined. Healing gods demanded temples while plagues spread through slums. Protector gods protected only those who could afford proper offerings. Every single one was a fraud.
Silver frauds, yes. But not all, and you know it. The sword shows you only what confirms your hatred, while hiding evidence that contradicts it. Remember the god of compassion you killed on Vega Prime? She was healing refugees when you found her, asking for nothing in return. Your sword made you see her as a threat anyway.
She was manipulating those refugees' gratitude to build a power base for future expansion. Gods always start small, pretending to help, until they have enough followers to demand real sacrifice. I've seen this pattern on thousands of worlds. Benevolence is just the recruiting phase for future tyranny.
Or maybe helping people actually made her happy, because some beings are capable of genuine kindness without ulterior motives? Your sword has made you incapable of recognizing selfless action because it requires you to see all divine beings as threats. You've become exactly what you claim to fight. A cosmic tyrant, eliminating anyone who might challenge your worldview.
I eliminate beings who claim divine authority over mortals who never asked for their interference. You claim authority over Earth based on superior power and noble intentions. Exactly like every god I've killed. What makes your protection different from their guidance, except the color of your costume?
I don't demand worship or sacrifice. I don't claim to know what's best for everyone. I help when asked and step back when not needed. Most importantly, I can be wrong. and I admit it when I am. Your sword has made you incapable of doubt, which means you're incapable of growth or change.
Doubt serves no purpose when confronting absolute evil. Every moment spent questioning gives gods time to manipulate more mortals into defending them. I've heard their justifications, their promises of reform, their claims about learning from mistakes. None of it matters, because power corrupts, regardless of intentions.
Power corrupts when it's not balanced by accountability and humility. Your sword eliminated both from your personality, making you exactly what you claim to oppose. You've become the ultimate god, traveling the universe, deciding who deserves life based on your personal judgment, accountable to no one except your own hatred.
Accountable to the billions of mortals who died screaming while gods debated the philosophical implications of intervention? My hatred serves justice that cosmic indifference prevents. Every god I eliminate saves countless mortal lives from divine manipulation and supernatural tyranny. Ha!
Divine manipulation? Like convincing yourself that genocide serves justice? Your sword doesn't just kill gods. It's killing you, piece by piece, until nothing remains except hatred wearing your face. The Gorr who lost his family had legitimate anger. The thing you've become is just All Black's puppet, pretending to have noble purpose.
All Black serves my will, not the reverse. My purpose remains unchanged, eliminating divine parasites who feed on mortal worship while providing nothing except cosmic theater. Your resistance proves my point about gods protecting their own kind, regardless of the suffering they cause through inaction and arrogance.
Your purpose changed the moment you picked up that sword. It convinced you that all gods are evil, so it could feed on their power through your hands. You're not serving justice. You're serving a cosmic predator that's using your grief as ammunition in its war against divinity itself.
Even if true, which it isn't, the results remain beneficial to mortal life throughout the universe. Fewer gods means less divine interference in natural development. Whether my motivations are pure matters less than the practical outcome of eliminating cosmic tyranny through decisive action.
The practical outcome is that you've become more dangerous than any god you've killed. At least they stayed on their home worlds most of the time. You hunt across the entire universe, leaving terror in your wake. Mortals don't fear gods anymore. They fear you, the mad butcher who kills anyone with power beyond mortal understanding.
Fear of divine retribution keeps mortals honest and self-reliant. Instead of depending on supernatural intervention to solve problems, they should handle themselves. My reputation encourages independence, while their worship encouraged weakness and dependency on beings who viewed them as plaything.
Independence built on terror isn't freedom. It's just another form of tyranny. You've replaced gods who demanded worship with yourself demanding isolation. Either way, mortals live in fear of cosmic beings who could destroy them on a whim. You didn't solve the problem. You became it.
And when I'm done with this conversation, I'll continue hunting until every so-called god learns that power over mortals comes with permanent consequences. You can join them in extinction, or you can abandon Earth and let its people grow without alien interference. Either choice serves my ultimate purpose of freeing the universe from divine manipulation.